As I was saying, a fanny facet has been the dress code for magistrates and court clerks since November 18. This is part of the drive to promote and enhance one of Burkina's leading stars. Not forgetting the desire to mark their emancipation and claimed sovereignty. What do those concerned have to say about this novelty? What do citizens think of the decision? November 18, 2024, at the Palais de Justice in Ouagadougou, judicial actors are sporting new keys made from local pan, the Enfany way, and intended for court hearings. These are in application of an irrevocable decision adopted by the Council of Ministers on October 23, 2024. Very quickly, the news echoed through the streets of the capital Ouagadougou.
Greetings, families. Welcome back once again. Yes, it will be rude for me not to greet you. You heard that the street is talking, the magistrate, the court house, they are also talking. So please, families, let's listen to them and I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
A very good initiative. It's always interesting to promote our culture, especially when it comes to justice, and that's a great idea. And I'm particularly pleased to see these judges and clerks wearing these Enfany-style badges, embroidered with their different ranks. It adds value, local pollution, and at the same time encourage craftsmen nationwide. Opinions shared by the first parties concerned at Ouagadougou's high courts, magistrates and court clerks dressed in this costume for the occasion with pride of place. Personally, I appreciated it. Fabric choice. In fact, the fabric is one of those we really adore. An initiative that we greatly appreciate. An initiative we welcome in view of the new vision of our country's highest authorities, who wanted to implement a new court suit for the judiciary, entirely woven from cotton by Netissera. An endogenous touch that promises the efforts of the brave Burkina craftsmen. The dynamics. Unanimously applauded by populations and people from Europe who also see economic stakes in it. The side is cultivated by our cotton growers, the side is transformed by a factory on the spot, the side is strawized by our mothers. What's more, the outfits were made by local dressmakers with all the products that go on locally. The national economy is strengthened. A highly symbolic toga. Who expresses Burkina pride? But beyond that, it's another step forward in the country's quest for sovereignty. In the case of magistrates, this is done through the judiciary. You automatically know what rank the person belongs to. Because the stripes stand out on the sleeves, on the collars and on the pitoges too, and on the toque. The same goes for the rates of our collaborators, clerks, GPS, secretaries of registries and public prosecutors' offices, and chief clerks. The flag that won't follow on. The old tower, there now. We have the cleaves and the balance, symbols of justice. This toga is a symbolic tournament that marks a new era in magistrate attire. It reflects our cultural identity and enables magistrates to be better identified. The vision is driven from the top of the state and has been one of the most inclusive processes. We were involved in the development of the tests, and even when we kept the key and the various symbols to be used in Iran, we were invited to choose the symbols together. I think there was a think tank that brought together all the legal players. There were several meetings along these lines, and I believe that even the model was designed by one of our colleagues. This other reform clearly expresses the aspirations of the Burkina authorities, under the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, to promote androgenic values and initiatives. All of which contribute to giving life to the ideals of President Thomas Sankara, more than 3 decades later.
Added another video to this. I hope you have not left yet. Yes, the cotton farmers, they are also happy. Why? Because they are getting their cotton sale with a right price, good prices, no nasty surprises. When the cotton is ready at the right time, they go there and buy and take them to the factory. Families, listen, I'll be back. Thank you for your time.
The Notion with title. The primary cotton marketing campaign got underway this Thursday, November 14th. It is in Dinder, in the Du province, that the director of the cotton region of Gogo de Elisort launched this campaign on behalf of the general manager of Sofitex, the cotton zone where more than 2,000 tons of white gold are expected. Walking Dandy Cotton, the director of the Lasu Bobo cotton region, launches the primary cotton seed marketing campaign in honor of the St. Paul and Yeras cotton producer groups. Order Dandy, it's really with satisfaction that we arrived on this market, which was opened with 2 GPC. And we have about 100 tons of cotton on the ground here that has been pacified. So for a startup, it really is. And for the current campaign, around 2,000 tons of white gold are expected, a much higher production than in the previous campaign with the early commissioning. There's too much interest in it because the cotton isn't dry yet, so there's the weight, there it is, the weight is fine, and then there's not enough dirt too, it's clean. So much for after January. So yes to the dust, and the women everywhere. Frankly, we're really excited about this because it will show those at home who don't want to schedule their market day that when they see this immediately, they'll know that the market has started. The Danda Cotton Zone has 44 cotton producer groups. After Dandi, the 12 other departments of the Hoi province will be able to launch their own markets. Cotton marketing.
This is how it works, and this is how it's supposed to be working. From the farmers to the factory to the citizens, win-win situation for everyone. These jobs are being taken away indirectly to different countries. This cotton will go to different countries and they will produce it and they will send it back to Africa. And Africa will buy it at high cost or low quality and then pay for it. But now they can produce their own. They can produce their own, therefore giving jobs, money to the citizens. These people in the near future, no one will be crossing the sea. No one will be walking to Europe. And this is why I've even made a video about the factory, the spaghetti and the pasta factory in Mali as well, creating jobs, looking after their people is the aim, is the business of AES. And they are doing the right thing at the right time because I'm so happy for the future generation of these countries, and we pray that they stay longer. So their ideas, the business plans, everything will be implemented rightfully. I leave you here, families, my VIPs, my kings and queens. Thank you so, so much. My returning and my new families, God bless you all. Please like the video, share it. Let people know great things are happening in the Sahel. I'll be back. Thank you for your time. Ready to Faso 7 and BF1. See you soon, families. Bye-bye.